Hey guys, I'm doing something very unusual and spontaneous, very unlike me. I hope you guys like it. It's just off the top of my head. And if you do like this stuff, let me know. Leave me a comment below or something. I can try to do more of them when I feel the urge. Anyway, today I want to talk about courses. I've been giving stuff a lot of thought lately because I just did a podcast interview and it made me realize how many things I've done wrong, as well as how many I've done right. And I just want to give you my thoughts on courses because it's very easy to overtake or take too many courses and very easy to miss courses that you should be taking or taking too few. So I've been guilty of both of these, but what I really want you guys to do is think about where you are. Where are you right now? Are you in the mode of where you really need to learn something? Do you need that to get to the next level or to learn a new task? And maybe that's where you are in a particular topic. Or are you in the place where you've actually learned and you learned a lot, but you really need to focus on implementation now? So you really need to think about taking a course or a book, it's really the same idea, just in time. Like when you are about to implement something, learn it, take it, learn it, and execute against it. Do not take another course until you implement what you learned in the first course. And even better, you can actually implement as you go along. But the biggest mistake we make is that we buy something, we might take it, and then we don't take action. And that is not the right thing to do. So carefully plan when you're going to buy, when you're going to take, and when you will actually implement. So it's one thing if you want to buy a course and it's on sale, so now seems like the best time to do it, or it's only available once every 3 months, and I get that. But I'm more concerned about when you actually take it and when you implement. So I bought a course Black Friday weekend. I knew I did it on purpose. I planned to do it because I actually knew that it was coming out then. And my plan has been to do it in February because that is my time to implement that project. So basically, I planned out projects for the next 9 months, projects to progress my blog. And whatever I need to do that month, I'm going to do that month, whether that's take a course, read some blog posts, or just implement. That is my plan, and I'm sticking to it. So think about it like that. Think about this like a real business. It's almost like a supply chain. When are you going to implement? And whenever you're going to implement, take the course or the book right before, if you need it, assuming you do. Now, the other mistake that so many of us make, and I really made it, is not investing in courses in the first place or not investing enough soon enough. I think a lot of you guys know that I've really been in debt trying to clear it out. So parting with money is very hard. At the beginning, especially, I really just didn't have the money at all. It was so hard. And I figured, okay, I'm smart enough. I have an Ivy League education, an MBA. I can learn this. But you know what? I was wrong. And I wasted so much time by trying to figure out whatever information I could for free. Because usually you can't find a lot of the information for free, or you only get surface information and you're just spending so much time looking for it and reading it. So one of my biggest mistakes was not investing in a Pinterest book or course. And that is one of the easiest and smartest things you can do as a new blogger. Your first 6 months, you can make an impact on Pinterest. You really can. But Pinterest is not intuitive. It is not obvious. Stupid me, I went looking for every single free blog post I could. I would read all of them. I would, just get real surface information, and all of them would be like, buy my course, which, was a little bit annoying, but it'd be like, buy my course, here's my affiliate link for this course. And I kept putting it off. I kept thinking, like, I must be able to figure this out for myself, but really, I wasn't smart enough to do that. But even if I was, it was a huge waste of time. And it's stupid because my time is worth money, no matter how you want to look at it. I could have spent that time on writing more blog posts or creating more pins that would get me more money. I also was doing freelancing at the time, and so I was getting $75 an hour. I mean, I charge a lot more for stuff now, but at the time, $75 an hour versus a course might have been $47. And by the way, I loved Carly's Pinteresting strategies, and I'm going to put a discount code for it below if you haven't gotten that yet. But I think most of you guys know about that course already. And as soon as I took it, I got it. And I was like, what the heck was I waiting for? Because I could have saved myself so much time. And I told you time is money. My time was worth $75 an hour versus a course, which is $47, or with a discount code, it's $42. Now, if I had done this sooner, I would have been getting more page views sooner. And I was making money from ads at that point. I mean, those page views were worth time. So I put that off like 2 months. And if I think about all the extra traffic I could have had 2 months before, it would have probably paid for that course 3 or 4 times over. I mean, it's just penny wise, pound foolish. So I know it's hard at the beginning because you're like, should I really invest in this? Is this going to make sense? Is this investment going to pay out? But most of the things at the beginning that you should invest in, they are not expensive. $47 for a course, $37 for an ebook. I spent $29 on pictures, so worth it. And I bought another book, which was only $39. I mean, it was awesome. And as soon as I bought it, within a week or two, it paid for itself. And obviously for months to come, because it changed the way that I started to do Amazon posts so I could earn much more money. I'm not a real fan of those $1,000 courses. I have a lot of opinions on some of them, but honestly, $1,000 when you are a beginning blogger, that is a big risk. It really is. And it's not my style. But when you're talking about things that are, $27, $37, $47, $97, those are not huge risks. Yes, it is some money, so I'm not going to deny that. But usually you will learn from that and get more money because of it. So usually those will pay off, but even if they don't, we're not talking about a huge amount of money. So I want you guys to be like Goldilocks. Not too many, not too few. Think about just-in-time learning. Learn it and then implement, or when you're going to implement, then learn it. If you take a course and you don't implement it until a few months later, you're going to forget it all. I know, because I have. And then I have to go back to the course and retake it, or it's just, not the best way to do things. So you have to be in implementation mode, even if you do it while you're taking the course, because if you don't, you are not going to make any more money. So slow down, read it, internalize it, implement it. Hopefully this is helpful. Now let's see how to get this thing off.